Okay, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try and do something with my movie pass that I was always, maybe not always curious about, but been curious about for about the last 6 months to see if this would work. So yesterday I went to see Blue is the Warmest Color at the IFC Center, and if you'll notice, the showtime there is 5:25 p.m. That's when I went. That was the showtime. So today I won't be able to check into a movie until 5:25 p.m. There's a showing of the new movie Nebraska at the Angelica Film Center at 5:25 p.m. It will probably be sold out or pretty packed. I expect it to be. It's the new Alexander Payne movie starring Bruce Dern. If you don't know what that is, I guess you don't live in New York. It might not even be playing in your area, but anyway, I expect it to be pretty packed. So if I check in at 5:25 for the 5:25 show, um, I probably won't get a good seat or even get in, etc. So there's a show at 7 o'clock, but if I check into that show at 7 o'clock, then I won't be able to buy a ticket until 7 p.m. tomorrow, which is Saturday night. That's awkward, etc. So here's what I'm actually gonna do. I'm gonna get to the theater and I'm gonna check in at 5:25. Then I'm gonna buy a ticket for the 7 p.m. show. Okay, I'm here at the Angelica Film Center. I'm about to check into Nebraska. It's about 5:24. It's about another minute or so for me to check in, so I'm gonna do that now. I'll bring that up on the phone. It's really about a minute away, but you'll notice it doesn't count down minutes. It actually says I have another hour, but that's not accurate. Just wait for it to roll around to 5:25, and I'll hit the refresh thing. Okay, there it goes, and I'm gonna hit the refresh button now, and that should allow me to check in. Here's Nebraska at 5:25. Okay, check in. Yes, you can use my location. Okay, now I have 30 minutes to buy my ticket. There's the kiosk. I'm gonna get tickets for 7 p.m. actually. Purchase that. See what it says there. Nebraska, 7 p.m. Purchase now. Just so you know, I am using my MoviePass. Your tickets and receipt are printing. And just to confirm, that's Nebraska at 7 p.m. 97X, bam, the future of rock and roll. Okay, so why did that work? I'll tell you why. If you've ever bought a ticket with a credit card, I mean, let's just leave MoviePass out of this for now. If you've ever bought a ticket at a movie theater with a credit card, what do you see on your bank statement? Does it show what movie you bought, what you went to see, what time? No, it just shows you what you paid, where, and when. So one would surmise that that's the only information that MoviePass gets when you use their card at a kiosk. The same information that's on your receipt, the location, the time of the purchase, and the amount you paid. The only way you would know what you saw is if you had your ticket stub, which MoviePass does not get a copy of. This is why you can check in for like the 5:25 show and buy a ticket for the 7 o'clock show or pretty much any other movie and showtime that's at that theater with the same price, basically. That's a way of beating the countdown clock. I'm now seeing this movie at 7, but I'll now seeing this movie at 7, but I'll be able to check in at 5:25 tomorrow. Even though it says 5:23 on the ticket, I guess there was a time differential between the kiosk and my phone. I mean, even before the countdown clock was implemented, I figured this out like back in May, actually, but I never used it. And believe you me, I thought about using it for purchasing advance tickets. MoviePass doesn't let you purchase tickets more than a day in advance, at least not through their app. But you can check into a movie if you're willing to forego not going to a movie that day. Like, for example, I checked into Nebraska at 5:25 and I bought a 7 p.m. ticket. There's no reason I could have bought a ticket for tomorrow or the day after tomorrow because those tickets are available for purchase at the kiosk. So, you could theoretically buy, I mean, like, let's say, for example, you wanted to buy a ticket for, say, Hunger Games, like maybe it's on sale now, but the movie's not out in a week, so that's not even going to show up in your app. You could just check into some movie that you're not interested in seeing and just forego going to the movies that day and just buy your Hunger Games ticket. Or The Hobbit, or any other movie that's on sale like weeks in advance. If the ticket's available at the kiosk, you could check in and basically game the system like that. That's why that works. I mean, MoviePass claims they verify all the ticket purchases, but that's not feasible. There's no cost-effective way for them to do that. You know, and again, you know, I could have been doing this for months. I didn't really have a reason to, and I suppose it never crossed most people's minds to try it either. You know, I guess I'm pointing it out to you now because, you know, they've been real weaselly about their policies and just, weaselly, to borrow the Wikipedia term, just saying one thing and then hiding behind it another and just saying, oh, maybe you should have read the fine print and all of this and this, that, and the other. And I just think that's a really shitty thing for a company to do, especially when so much of their business is in fact dependent on the honor system. The fact that I didn't abuse this, and first of all, I don't even know where you get off accusing anyone of abusing a system that's supposed to be unlimited. Whatever. But basically, yeah, I didn't set out to abuse the system. I didn't abuse the system. I could have. I could have bought advance tickets. I could have saw 3D movies. I could have saw the same movie twice by just checking into something I had no interest in seeing. There were so many ways you could just game the system, but, because they can't actually monitor what you purchase at the kiosk. There's no way for them to do that. They can take a guess, but at that point, it's a guess. Again, it's just based on the honor system. So when they're honorable, you should be honorable too. Peace and love. One last note about that transaction you just saw me do in the video. That is not against MoviePass's terms of service. And I'll show you what I mean. Section 2710, paragraph 6. Section 2710 is a list of, if a user violates the following, MoviePass has the right to cancel membership. And paragraph 6 is attempting to purchase a film other than what was reserved in the MoviePass app. I don't know if you can see that there. If that comes into focus, I highlighted the relevant section there for you. And that's also in their frequently asked questions list on their website. If you can see the third one down, specifically says that. Now, the point I'm making is that it doesn't say anything about the time of the movie. Only the movie, if you attempt to purchase a film other than what was reserved in the MoviePass app. So, I reserved a ticket for the movie Nebraska at the Angelica Film Center. I bought a ticket for the movie Nebraska at the Angelica Film Center, and I saw the movie Nebraska at the Angelica Film Center. So, in no way did I violate their terms of service at all. However, if you do use your ticket like I suggested to buy tickets for another movie that's not listed, to get advance tickets like a week or two in advance, that's definitely a violation of the terms of service, and you do that at your own peril. So that's basically that. Beat the clock.